Right. Do this. Me and my dragon car. Dragon wagon.
It's okay, Taylor. No one is there. Calm down. Thank you, speaker. Now shut the fuck up.
Oh, no. God, wonder how everybody's day's going. Woohoo. Somebody on a motorbike almost got ramped off my car. If I mess up more than normal, cause I got a band-aid on my finger.
I just heard that, right? You got a band-aid on your finger.
Yeah, I sort of like cut myself squishing the cans. Olive.
I know. I know I could be a bit of a worry now, but Jesus. Whoa, Taylor.
Dun dun dun.
You're not laying on the clothes like some of the clothes I just washed. I'm not on my self-care
Oh, where do you think you're going, huh? Bye bye. Either I need to add more evasive to my car, or I just might need to just make a few adjustments to the sway dampeners. See what I gotta do to this beast. Beep. think I need to add a little bit more traction. Wheels just want to spin around and around and around. Not grip. Oh, you were... Why are you over the yellow line? Why are you... That's really close to that yellow line. Whoa! Why are they driving on the yellow line? The AI is foobarred. That bus or van was fine. What a freaking... Yeah, you're fine. You are not. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, let's use the yellow line as an AI guideline. And they go right into oncoming traffic. I ain't losing my brain here. Am I seeing this right? What the literal... I know it's not like a literal representation of racing or driving, but why are they driving on the yellow line like that? That doesn't seem normal. I'm gonna take a jump. Van tried to swerve in my lane. Wasn't paying attention. No turn signals. But turn signals aren't going to matter. You barely see the rear lights to begin with. Ugh. Vroom, 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 putt, 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 putt. Is that my ground speed or is that somebody else's? 352. In a drag car. Oh, that one is mine. I'm gonna be a turd. $352. Drag, 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 drag. DF drag. 400. 340, 330. No, I'm not gonna beat it that way. This car got some oomph. Wah, 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 wah. It goes so fast I hit that bush and reset myself. Oh, what the heck? Get my finger might have touched the emergency brake there. No! No water. I took a dip.
You just decided to have a swim out of the blue.
Yes. I guess my car needed a bath.
Splish splash, you start taking the bath.
Forgot how loose this freaking drag car was. Of course, it doesn't help when I got a band-aid on my finger. I said see details, not the freaking map. What are you doing, game?
Get your fresh hot pretzels at the concession booth.
$3.62. Yeah.
If you need a bite, tasty hot dogs are available for friendly
tasty hot dogs at our friendly vendors.
Please check with your course officials.
Right, I saw somebody coming and. Oh, never mind. I gotta see how many downloads this library has. 40 points and then 40, 40, 40. All that's that. Blah, blah, blah. Vehicle. Customize. Let's check how many downloads we got. I don't know why that's blue, but okay. Why? Alright, we're good. Delete that. Keep that. I got 270. Got 8 shares on that one. Oh, no. No shares. Those are just shapes. Why is it glitched in the back? What? I'm gonna delete that one. We'll delete that one too. Delete that one. Delete that one. Oh, I think I know why that's blue. So I had it on my monster truck. One more. It doesn't tell me how many shares it already had. I'll be starting you at yelling crap now.
I'm sorry. At least I know how you feel yesterday when you kept yawning.
Huh? I'll get tired of playing Fallout, but we'll be doing that later anyways.
Mhm.
Wait for Silence to get back. Navigate anywhere. Win a hypercar event. Speed trap skill. Alright, you know what? Somebody spawned on me.
Probably
No.
did.
Looked like somebody did, but no. Speed trap. And then probably escape. Oh, why? Oh yeah, okay. I got a few more to do yet. Driving onto oncoming traffic. Is that one complete, or do I need another one? It was complete. Alright, escape. I know which one I can do, but no, I didn't want the camera. Escape. Solemn. Escape. Speed trap. Downtown escape. No. Oh, we are so retrying that one.
Today's race.
Yes, I know, I completed it. Blah, blah, blah.
Repeat. Security, please come to the operations tent. Races to compete on.
Alright, hypercarbon, that's easy, you just do that. And that one. That one. Plus gives me good money, so I'm not playing, but it's half hour drive from blah 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 to blah blah blah.
Drivers are professionals. Do not try this at home.
Drivers are professional, but yet it's not. Oh my. You contradict yourself, game show much. This is not a representation of driving skill, blah blah blah. The other drivers are professional, blah blah blah.
Unleash that engine.
Ding dong. Whew. Wah, 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 wah. If I honk my horn too much, I apologize, because I gotta get grip, because I got a band-aid on my finger. Woo! Cutting through the grass, making my own tracks. Oh. We need more animated smokes like these dragons. Dragons are cool. Woo! Oh, come. Driving the yellow line, it looked like. Of course, it didn't help I was more over the yellow line. You son of a clockwork. Oh, I wanted to. I was trying to hit for that car. The way I didn't have to slow down, but it's me instead. Nothing but, nothing but racing. Ah, you. Alright, I cannot race with this man on my finger. My poor car is getting beat up. Yeah, only 28 seconds ahead. I'm usually further than that. Ooh. Oh, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I do it. Aw, you! At least it's green. At least it was green. I get a 33, 34 minute freaking maybe 32. High in 32. Don't be honking your horn at me, how dare you?
One of our vendors. They will clear.
Shortcut! Oh, frame drop. What the heck? I so hope that Crew 3 is going to have an offline mode. Frame rates while on live is just horrendous. And some parts. Not all parts, some parts. sort of deserve that one. Oh gosh! Reset. That tree saved me. Whew. Yeah, it's very high in 32. Maybe 33. 33. Holy. Maybe low end 32. Dun 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 dun. Rawr, dragon. Alright, let's see what else we got. Icebreaker car, yay! Navigate anywhere. Would it be book? Get these done, and then probably, I don't know. Don't know yet. Woohoo! I must have went out the boundary. Oopsies. Can I jump it? Absolutely not. Oh, I was gonna try the little mound, but nope. Said no, ain't having it. Oh, come on, really? Can't figure a boat would skid right off of that. Supposed to move that way. Nope, can't hit that way. What the heck?
Maybe you can hit it directly, maybe?
I already tried that. Woohoo! It was not having it, even though it had a little lip where you could jump off of it. It's fine, whatever. Maybe this one? Maybe this one? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I need to start doing more boat races. I don't do a lot with the boats and planes. So hypercar. Yeah. I'll take that jump. Even though that makes no sense. Why would you allow me to jump there but not off a little itty bitty mound? And that was a rock I hit. Yeah, never get anywhere. All complete. I cannot do any more. For the day. Ooh, can I put the dragons on the plane? That would be cool. No. You can purchase items in HQ, but you really don't have that much in HQ, and they're expensive as hell. And let's be frank, I mean, if they were like more worthy, like that what's on my car, then yeah, I could see it, but no. someone over there in Ubisoft made an actual attempt at doing something really good. That's on this car here. But everything else is just like bland. And then they want to charge you like ridiculous amounts of money for it. Granted, I like Underglow. But give me something more worth my while. Give me something that's gonna pique my interest.
Maybe a hypercar on you.
Huh?
Obviously, maybe a hypercar, a better one than you expect.
No, I'm virtually talking about the underglow and the smoke. Give me something more appealing. Not okay. I'm gonna lay this flat on the ground and ooh, pretty puffy smoke. Give me something animated. Something worth the 60,000 credits that you're gonna put in a story. Not something that's just gonna. I mean, the underglow, yeah, it just sits on the ground. It does nothing special. It doesn't, flicker or anything like that unless you're like going through on the road. But I mean, the smoke. I love the smoke in this car. I mean, any other type of smoke, I mean, that I have is just like, it's all good and dandy, but it's bland.
So maybe different coloured smoke then.
What's that? Like different color? If you could add like different colors of the smoke, that'd be like pretty cool. If you want to make the dragons red, but keep the animation style of it, heck yeah. Something worth my while. I mean, if all right, let's just do this. Go into the freaking vanity section. And you got, let's see, some of the animations don't even work. I mean, the fireworks are nice. I like the fireworks. Then it's just like, and they don't even show the animations. It's just like the game's like stuck, and it's like, well, here's your smoke.
Maybe rev your engine. Maybe it will show it.
No, it's just, if I try to rev my engine, it just goes in and out of the camera view.
Oh.
And the overview is supposed to give you the
Animation look of
yeah,
how
the animation of what it's supposed to look. I mean, the fireworks are good. The carnival confetti, it's just confetti. You got imported smoke, and you just got dense folk drift smoke, and you got purple smoke, and these are all just they're good smokes, but they're just lame smokes. They don't do anything special, unlike that one.
Maybe, I don't know, a power boost or something? If you equip a certain smoke onto it, that would definitely be something worth
I would
your
have
while.
bet you'd enter the street.
Let me show you something.
First.
If you're,
Turns out I was wrong.
you're probably right.
So is there a reason you haven't tried it yet?
All right, watch the dragons when they come up. Watch what they do.
Watching.
See how they animate?
Yep.
The roar? That is something more unique than what they give you. That's something that's definitely worth the 60K actual, you know, if you're going to use actual money. Now, some of these, it's just like lame smoke and they overprice you. And some of the underglow's pretty nice too, but again, it just lays there, it does nothing. Let's go. That one blinks, but I mean, you could have do it where the smoke pattern sort of like comes out the back. This one you could have done the same thing where it comes out the front to the back. This one flashes. Woo! This one you could have done like some sort of animation. This one spins. I like this one. This one just flashes. This one's animated. This one's animated. This one's animated. This one just flashes. This one just flashes. Well, that one changes color and flashes. The skis, man. No. That one I like. The lightning. Those arms I like. The animated stuff I like. But the stuff that stands still, I am not interested in. Well, that's just me. I mean, the only reason why I put the smoke on there for the for this car is because of the dragons. I mean, it suits its purpose. But I would have liked to have seen more animation on it, but. Of course, then again, you know, I gotta consider and look at it this way. Most of the stuff that's on PS4, I don't know if they could handle it or not, but I'm on the PS5, so I don't know. I don't know what the smoke would actually do on the PS4. I don't know if it's dormant, if it's still, or what. So. All I know is on the PS5, it just looks really good besides the underglow that's on the ground. I mean, they could have done a lot more with it.
Yeah, like, with the underglow, you know, with the one you got now,
Yeah.
it would be nice to see the clouds actually, or the smoke actually move as you drive and stop.
Yeah,
Dissipate.
sort of like make it fluid with the actual smoke.
Yeah.
So much stuff that could be done with it.
Like I just could picture it in my head with the underglow sort of like moving as you're driving, but when you stop, the smoke dissipates or
Yeah.
it just builds up.
Builds up as you move.
The ego dragon awaiting.
Yeah. Builds up as you move. Yeah. Wouldn't be hard to do that. Depending on how much speed you get, is how much smoke you actually produce off the floor.
Yeah. But I also understand the animation side of it. But yeah, I'm saying.
It'll only become really bothersome if somebody's riding on your butt, but then again, hey, someone's gonna deliberately ride on your butt, they deserve what they get.
Yeah.
And that's a whole bunch of cloud in their face.
Practically eating the dust right there.
Did that truck actually have working headlights?
Oh my god, it actually did.
Why is it the trucks only have that feature?
I don't know. headlights on the cars are pretty dim.
And see, those headlights are perfect. Perfect.
The ones on the trucks, yeah, I could see those. But like
You
I
only
said,
see the
some of
cars
car
until
ones,
you're
they're
right on them, yeah.
I could definitely see why you complained about the headlights on cars not being bright enough.
And especially when it gets darker and like really dark, should be brights on, not freaking regular lights. I mean, look at those rears. Look at those rears.
They're dim as well.
Look at how dim those rears are. That's an accident waiting to happen.
Definitely. Then again, it happened to me a bunch of times already, so...
I don't know if it's because of movement. I don't know if I have motion blur on or something, but you come up on cars at a high rate of speed, you don't even see the headlights until it's too late. You know, definitely on the rear end of the light spectrum, you don't even see them at all. I've played racing games for years.
And get me here when I play Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed, I think it's Payback. And obviously Crew 2.
Crew, Midnight Club, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo.
Like you said, every racing game that is
Yeah.
out there.
Dirt. I love racing games. Especially when you don't have to entail storylines with them in order to push a propaganda. Put my ass on the track, let me race, let's be done with it. If I win, then you can put a little narration in there, but I don't need a big storyline. I don't need over dramatization on racing games. You know, the Crew 2 is pretty good on that, where when it comes to that. It's just like, well, here's a racing scene, you gotta watch out for this car, blah, blah, blah. At least it tells me which car I gotta watch out for, blah, or what I need to do in order to pass the race, and blah, you know, this, that, and the other. But I don't need somebody talking about somebody's freaking issues or a waffle maker or anything like that in a racing game. Boo-hoo to you.
Basically like Anna in Need for Speed Heat.
Heat.
She.
Unbound. The red and white label of Criterion, that one was really good. I own that one on PS3. The undercover stuff, that was decent. The underground, forget about it. I do not like the underground, and I no. See, like that car. Look at the dim lights on that car. Look at the freaking dim lights on that car.
Oh my god.
And these cars, the cars that are, oh, there's that truck too. Oh, stop the truck. Or the SUV. That SUV is a really good example. Look at that. Look at that. And tell me I'm wrong. Look at the dimness of those lights.
You're definitely not wrong, for sure.
I mean, look at that. Sure, yeah, your brights come on when you're honking. Congratulations. But why would the brights play a factor only when the person is honking? Those brights don't even come on at all. It's supposed to be, yeah, I get it. It's not a real representation of racing, blah, blah, blah. But the only thing is, you gotta do better than that when it comes to, if you're avoiding traffic, you gotta have the brights on the cars and on the rear lights at least. The rear lights, the headlights. And you can tell the lights are still on, but they're dim as heck. Because of transitioning from darkness to light, but the lights could be way better. Way better. The trucks, they're decent. I mean, they're not the best, but they're decent.
At least you could tell it's a truck and not
Yeah.
a car from a distance.
And these games say, well, we fixed lighting issues, blah, blah. I still see lighting issues on the hypercar track, where it's dark in some spots. But, you know. Did that fire just come out of the front of my car?
Oh, fuck!
Hold up. I gotta recheck that. I gotta recheck that. That was just weird.
Why do I feel like that came from one of the grills of your car at the front?
That just
Yeah.
looked weird. I could have been seeing it wrong too, just beyond, but
How could you be seeing it wrong? I saw it too.
reverse, yeah. Alright, driving down the road. But. There's backfire on the back of the car. Alright, checking all the vehicles, going down the road. Backfire in the back end of my car again. Come up on this corner. Turn there. Back it. Backfire on the back end of my car. Yeah, that came from the passenger side of my car. Even though the backfire came from the back end, rear of my car, it came from the side mirror.
The fuck?
Yeah, it hit the side mirror of my car.
I knew we weren't seeing shit.
This is why recording is so much better. Because you catch the little things. I just so love it when you can catch the little things.
I agree.
But then you'll get those people out, no, that's not what your car... Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. I'm actually seeing the back... Yep.
Word is there's some exciting new stuff waiting for us back at HQ.
I don't care, narrator. I am looking at... I am looking at a replay of my car right now. Watching the backfire come from my rear passenger window, or my mirror, as well as the back end of my car. That's funny.
Thank God we caught that too.
I'm gonna have to take a snippet of that and be like, you fixed the lighting issue, huh? You fixed you have 60 FPS, huh? Are you sure? Shall I show you the error of your ways? Or shall I be like normal people and just, meh, it don't need to be patched. It doesn't need another update. It's all fine.
You're not ignorant, so you can't ignore such a small detail. Because every small detail counts.
It's not game. Yeah, it's game breaking. Eventually, it will be game breaking. It may not be game breaking now, but further on down the line, guess what? You can't. It's an old saying. You cannot bullshit a bullshitter. Just saying. And you catch stuff like that, and you're recording constantly like I do. And you know there's something wrong?
At least you got the proof to show it.
More than proof. A whole backlog of proof. Well, is it recording on PlayStation 4? Now PlayStation 5, even though they say they have 60 FPS, that's questionable. Yes, I understand it is a live service. But when you demonstrate and say it is a 60 FPS, but yet you have frame rate drops during high-speed races, that's not 60 FPS, though you claim it's 60 FPS. Trying to see if I can recreate that. Might have been just a fluke, but still, even a fluke is something to take notice of.
But at least at the same time, you know, it's not caused by revving your engine or anything. And
Yeah.
you know it's basically a one-time thing. So, like I said, like you said, you got shit on the proof to show that. And that's why I saw it too through broadcast, so that basically counts.
Yeah, but you know some people though, they'll be like, oh, but it was a one-time fluke. Yeah, but the only thing is what people don't realize, yes, it may have been a one-time fluke, but that one-time fluke ends up becoming a bigger problem down the road.
100% definite.
Granted, I understand that Ubisoft may be going, you know, from what I understand as far as reading news media, but I don't really trust news media. I gotta go with everything with a grain of salt. I mean, Ubisoft is union striking or striking one way or the other, whatever. And there's stuff going on with that new pirate one that's coming out, Skull and Bones or whatever that thing is. And other two games have been put on the back burner, so I gotta take everything with a grain of salt, but you know what? I gotta also look at it this way. Well, if you're going on strike and you're not really producing anything, why did you make stuff for crew? And then I gotta ask, and this is just a really personal question. I know I'm sitting here repeating myself because I've said this in many other streams. Why Assassin's Creed 2? Gonna remaster and do the series justice. You need to do a remaster from the foundation. Your foundation was the first Assassin's Creed.
Without the first game and without Altair,
Yeah.
everything else would not exist.
Without Altair, the other ones wouldn't even existed. That you branded your market, your series off of Altair, and now you're just gonna throw him to the wayside like he never existed.
Like, Altair got mentioned, at least in the Ezio trilogy, at least so many times.
Well, not only that, but there were other issues with, you know what, with slavery and everything. But you know what? Back in that day, in that time, in that era, guess what happened?
What?
It happened to everyone, whether it be Egyptian, whether it be Viking, whether it be African, whether it be Native American, whether it have been whatever race. It happened. It's historical events. But you know what? a lot of those people rised up, against the situation. But you know what? History is history. But we don't need to repeat it. But the only thing is, 1500s, 1700s, it's history. And if I remember right, the first Assassin's Creed was based off actual events. Besides the whole going into the whole mindset of switching from normal reality back into time.
If I remember correctly, the first game was based around the Secret Crusades.
Yeah, it had to deal with the Secret Crusades. That was factual. The Templars. Why? I don't. The whole thing right now with Assassin's Creed, which I don't like, they try to movie placement. They try to like
add more cutscenes to get them gameplay.
Yeah, it's more cutscenes than it is actual gameplay, like the first one was. And you know what? I was watching another YouTuber last night, and I'm gonna have to totally agree with him. Gag me. I want to feel immersed. I want to feel like I'm part of the game, not a whole bunch of freaking cutscenes. The first Assassin's Creed was not like that. You felt more immersed because you were doing. Yeah, you felt more immersed because you were doing more.
Am I the only one who thinks that Ubisoft got lazy by adding more cutscenes?
They did get lazy.
Titles than more gameplay?
Yeah, they did get lazy. That's the only thing. And the thing is, with some of the remaster stuff, how much of that is just doctrine color, and then slap back in as a remaster. I mean, sure, some things might have changed, blah 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 blah, but not a lot.
Exactly. Like, what title have I stopped playing? Like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I stopped playing that because it was a bit more cutscene.
Oh, Valhalla?
And gameplay, yeah.
Well, Black Flag was just as worse too.
True, but at least that one makes it at least for Black Flag, they try to make it entertaining with the ship battles and everything.
The ship battles? Yes, I agree with the ship battles. The ship battles were fun. But the cinematics compared to the unless you're like constantly out in the water doing battles with other boats.
Oh, I always am.
Yeah. But eventually you're just gonna get tired of it because it's the same rhetoric, and you're like, oh, but I don't want to watch all these cutscenes.
Like, I understand if people want to feel connection to the characters through cutscenes, but it's the gameplay that is equally as important.
You want connections to the characters? You want connections to the characters of the gameplay? Wait for a movie to come out. But then again, let's make sense of this too. If you wait for the movie to come out, the movie's gonna be crap. Because 9 times out of 10, these directors don't know what the heck they're doing, and they've never played the game before. Let's be 1000% real. Just saying, a lot of these directors doing the direction of these movies do not know what they are doing and what they are talking about, because they are doing what if scenarios, not the true factual scenarios based off of these games. The Last of Us is getting an HBO adaptation, but the only thing is, people understand this. It is not something based off of the game, but the game is also a somatic. You want cinematic stuff when it comes to laughs? Just play the game. Don't watch that crappy ass movie, because I tell you what, it's crap, and I've been seeing a lot of reviews about it. And I thought about watching it myself, but then I was like, no. Because it is not an adaptation of the game.
Like you said, it's based off what if scenarios.
Yeah. I mean, you want. I'm not gonna. You're gonna watch it one way or another. It's fine. I don't. But look out there. Look for the research. It'll tell you. Even the director said himself, this is an adaptation, not true facts from the game. I mean, but I'm just telling you exactly what he said, I guess. But a lot of that stuff is going around that, games, even DC, Marvel, besides Save a Few, I mean, Deadpool was good. I like both Deadpools, and I'm pretty sure there's another one coming out, but Marvel has done a shit show when it comes to doing our fan favorites with the Hulk and everybody else, and Wolverine and all that bullcrap. And DC's following the same footsteps. And Dwayne Rock Johnson, man, you should be ashamed of yourself. You didn't want to get your butt beat by Superman. Because that's exactly what happened to Black Adam. I mean, yeah, granted, it was a good fight. I've read the comic books. It was a good fight. But because you didn't want to get your butt beat. There's another scenario, I think that was either Halloween or it was Friday the 13th, because somebody didn't want to get killed by Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. Seriously? There's a rabbit. But besides the ball running down the road. Seriously? How weak is society gonna get before it crumbles?
Probably until the zombie apocalypse happens.
Oh, if the zombie apocalypse happens, and if it does happen, I'm going to tell you this right now, the whole world is foobarred.
Oh yeah.
Especially if it happens now. Why don't we, instead of focusing on ourselves, just actually focus on what's going on in the real world? Instead of worrying about our envy, our pride, greed. Don't apologize for it, but there's another. Don't apologize, just do better. I've been saying that for years. Don't apologize, just do better. Don't make excuses, just do better. I mean, I try to do better when it comes to games, but the only thing is when I see bullshit, I'm gonna call bullshit. There is a difference between the first and the ladder. It's just God of War just got an update today, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm either gonna be disappointed as hell because I know there's a lot of things that still need to be hashed out on that game. But you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. But I can already foresee the pending, inevitable doom with that game. And the only thing is, it's a PS5 title that I'm working on, not a PS4 title. Which entails and tells me that it's the same code that it's running on the PS4 edition that's running on the PS5 edition because the whole latency and the lag between switching weapons and dodging. Now, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything for everybody. I mean, you want me to put on a fake smile and be like, oh, have a nice day. I hope you know. Yeah, I'm going to wish that your day gets better. But you know what? I'm not going to sugarcoat it too. I'm not going to be like the rest of these streamers out here.
Who bow to the masses.
Yeah, they bow because they're sheep. They bow because they're sheep. I am not a sheep. I refuse to be a sheep. And I'm far much like the very few streamers that are on here. We will not bow because we are not sheep. And that goes back to what I referred to a long time ago. You either love me or you hate me. And those that love me, follow me, subscribe to me, or are here to support me. Those that hate me, leave. I've seen people come and go as far as subscribers, but you know what? There are always people that come by and be like, hey, we support you, blah, blah, blah. It's because they know. I may not have a lot of subscribers, but my points are valid. Because everybody wants to bow down to the YouTube rhetoric. Oh, we better do what they say. We ain't got another platform to run on, but I agree. We don't have another platform yet, but we have some uprising ones that are choosing to give YouTube a run for its money, somewhat.
Like Twitch, for an example. At least they're.
Twitch is questionable. I'm talking like Rumble, Twitter. And I'm not even counting Facebook, because Facebook's fucking full of garbage. I mean, I have to be honest, in some cases, very, very few cases, but in some cases, even though it's run by a Chinese company, TikTok is doing better than YouTube.
Way better.
And trust me, I've thought about it.
You actually thought of going onto TikTok?
Yeah. To promote my music, but that's going to be probably about
I
it.
bet you'd enter the street racing
And if
family
you do,
first.
let me
Turns
know.
out I
and
was
I'll happily
wrong.
follow you.
So is there
But-
a reason you haven't tried it yet?
Promote your music as much as I can.
The only thing is, what I don't like about TikTok is that all your personal information gets shared with every I'm just gonna say it because, yeah, if I don't just say it, then I'm not being real to myself. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like Mo, Larry, Curly. Unless you give them very little information. There you go. Simple as. But, you know, I've thought about it. I have actually thought about it, but privacy is a big thing to me. And when it comes to like cookie policy, stuff like that, gross, ew. And get this, I've had people who've used my personal information to call me with robot spam and all this bull crap. And you know what? I've asked them personally, where did you get my information from? And usually 9 times out of 10, you know what happens? They hang up on you. Because most of the personal information that they get is from the internet. Because they don't want to share that information. Because if they share that information, companies from the internet will get in trouble. Being 1,000% real here, guys. I mean, come on. If you're getting like robot calls from these companies, or if you're getting these phone calls from anonymous sources that you don't even know, personally ask them. Be real. Personally ask them. Where did you get my personal information from? Just watch how much they try to make an excuse, or they will simply hang up on you.
Because they know that they can't make excuse.
Yeah. Because they don't want to share that information, because they know that if they get caught with their hands in the cookie jar,
They'll get in shit ton of trouble.
they will get in trouble, because especially if you don't want your private information put out there. I don't want my private information put out there. You know, it's like when I was dealing with YouTube, you know, they wanted to, you know, strike a deal with me if I wanted to be, you know, if I wanted to make a deal with whatever and, you know, sign, you know, signatures and do all this stuff, you know, to, you know, make myself famous. I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in making people, you know, having people entertained, stuff like that. I could care less if I make it, you know, being famous. I could really care less.
Because you're happy with your life.
But, you know, in a way, I'm sort of like bringing limelight, you know, to certain situations. You know, most of these streamers, and I'm not saying all of them, most of these streamers are out here for one purpose and one purpose only. To make money, because they can't make it in the real world. I have done my jobs in the real world. I have done landscaping for most of my life. But now, seeing that I screwed up my back and I cannot walk properly, I'm on disability. I cannot make it in the real world right now because I am what they call a liability. If something goes wrong with my back and I'm working like with a paper cutter and my hand gets lopped off, that's on me. Because I didn't tell them about my condition. So yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this just to do it. I mean, I'm not looking to be famous or anything like that. Because, you know, when it comes down to it, frankly, I don't need people's money. I don't. I can make ends meet on my own. So I do what I gotta do, so that way I survive. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be people who are going to be watching this. Well, what kind of back problems do you have? I will put it this way, keep it 1,000% real, just like I normally do with my streams. I have 6 ruptured discs. They're probably going to cost me 6 to 7K a pop, including surgery. I'm sorry, no. I muster it up, I suck it up like buttercup. Yes, I am in pain 24/7 out of 7 days a week usually. And even worse when it's raining and snowing. Even worse sometimes when it's heat. But you know what? I do what I gotta do, nor, you know, I make do with what I can. That's just me. But it's whatever. I just do me. That's all it is. I do me. And if people can't accept me for me being me, why are you even here? Why are you even here? But enough of that ranting. Just needed to get that off my chest. Honestly, there's a lot I could freaking rant about, to be honest. But
You're not gonna go there today.
no, because I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm not gonna put my mindset in that mind frame. No need, no want, no desire. But yeah, just a little tidbit of, you know, why, you know, I don't want to become famous. Why I can't, you know, function in normal society. I mean, I can function, but I can't function as far as work ethic. Everybody wants everybody to be something they're not. Instead of allowing them to be who they want to be. everybody's got to be up somebody's proverbial butthole, tossing somebody's salad. I'm not that guy.
Like you said, you don't bow to the masses, and you never should expect you to either.
Nope. And a lot of this stuff is like repeat streams. It's like they have nothing else to say. It's like, oh, I'm gonna redo this person's content by playing the same game. I'm gonna redo somebody else's content by playing the same game. I mean, Minecraft's just Minecraft. I'm not gonna chase down that rabbit hole. Or I'm gonna produce news that is the same as what this person did, and say the same thing that this person did. Can you not be yourself? Can you not produce news that has your own emphasis on said news? Like these jackals who said, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. No, fuck that. No. And if it ends up me going down that rabbit hole, then fine. But a lot of companies are bad at doing it. I'm just gonna put that out there. So everybody wants to follow this fascist bullshit. Instead of having their own point of view, they've got to listen to the masses and think they're correct. Well, guess what?
No, you think
Nope! But you do your own interviews, your own case studies, your own factual questions instead of going off somebody else's. And yes, even though you are going around the bush by saying another question, even though it is the same question that another person represents, it is still the same question. Know the representation of the other person's question before you make a follow-up question to the own dictation of your question, which is pretty much the basic same question that the other person just asked a few seconds ago. A lot of people, like myself, don't like repeating ourselves. A lot of people will do it primarily, and I could be wrong on this, but primarily because of content. But I'm the type of person, well, that question has already been answered, you already know the answer to it. And if you don't know the answer to it, well, you can always go back on the stream and backtrack it to find out. That's what streams are for. And then you'll probably get those, ooh, effort. I don't want to effort. No, guess what? Effort on me on repeating what I have to say 10 million times. How's that for effort? It's like when I might have to agree with somebody else on one thing too. The word triggered. Are you triggered, bro? Oh, so you want to skip over? Are you mad, bro? Are you triggered? What kind of millennial crap is that? Are you triggered?
Like, literally, no one says that anymore, anyway.
Because you want to make up your own saying instead of actually saying the English proper word for that? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you triggered? You stupid. Everybody wants to put a spin off and a slang on top of it. Shove off.
Either use English or go back to fucking school, simple as.
Ugh. Society.
It's like a few years ago, a lot of people goes OMG instead of oh my god.
Oh, the OMG or
Christ.
LOL or LMAO.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you hoping for an emoji to pop up over your head?
Probably, since everyone is into their phones nowadays. And I could say that because I'm not in my phone all the time, but at least I know when to get off my phone and, you know, go out to society and greet people with a face and not behind a fucking screen.
Oh, mommy and daddy put me in front of my device. I can already foresee it. Mommy and daddy put me in front of my device instead of giving me all the hugs and kisses and punishments. All I want, you know, that I want or that I needed and wanted. Well, if you weren't such an ass to your parents, maybe they would have gave you more attention when you were a child. Maybe if you weren't such a I think I know everything because I look up everything on Wiki instead of reading a freaking actual book. Yeah.
Why do you think schools nowadays literally have to resort to using technology?
Well, schools are a freaking joke too. The curriculum on English, spelling, math in some cases. The Constitution of this great country of ours. Government classes. Oh. Ridiculous. The institutions are going downhill. They're gonna get me on institutions. I'm just sitting here thinking about it right now. Because everything that's going on about white people getting fired from the education first before any woke ideologists. You know what? Those kind of people need to be fired first. Besides the people that are actually wanting to teach children, give them a good academics and all that bull crap. Teach them the way that they should be teaching, you know, in school. Not this hive mind bull crap, like there's some sort of bee in a nest and they have to obey. Sure, some of the stuff that most of these kids are like taught back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s were actually good. I mean, some of it's hive mindset, but the only thing is, there was actually routes you could take other than the hive mindset than what you have nowadays. It's either you will do as I say, or you will get the out of my classroom.
Then again, that mindset, that sort of thing already happened when I was in high school. No wonder I was self-conscious as fuck because of all that shit.
But, you know, back during those times, I mean, yeah, you may have a value-based opinion. Great, good. But then you would be questioned on your base value, you know, opinion and see if it was actually factual or not. Nowadays, it's like, no, get the heck out of my classroom. We are not going to engage on this problem. You will do as I say when I say. Blah, blah, blah.
You know what I would have said if I was still in school? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you my parent? Did you
Well,
bring
technically,
my
you are in their classroom, so yes, they are liable for you. But it's a different way of mindset. It's like this hive mind, this bull crap. You will either, you know, do as I say, monkey see, monkey do.
Mhm.
And then if you go and you have a debate, and some of these students will do it. And I've seen a lot of, you know, YouTubers, you know, posting on YouTube and stuff like that about, you know, other kids actually, because I'm not all of them are like this, because some of them do have a mindset of their own, which I applaud for. They question the authority of these teachers and they debate with them, but some of them don't want to debate. Some want to be like, well, you will do what I say in my classroom, or you can, and some of them will leave. And I've seen a lot of teachers get in trouble for it too. But you know what? The ideology of color when it comes to teachers, the woke bullcrap, these institutions need to look better beyond that and know who they're hiring before they hire them. Because this younger generation, the younger generation, is going to creep up on the older generation, and the older generation are going to be like, as dumb as, shall I say the word, shit. And then that generation, the younger generation, is going to look back on the newer generation and then look at themselves and be like, I cannot believe I was that dumb. I cannot believe I was that naive because I didn't want to listen. I cannot believe I was that naive because I thought I knew everything because I thought everything that was put in front of me, whether it be your phone, iPad, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying most of the majority, is what taught me who I am today. Instead of me picking up a book, finding out information on my own because I had to listen to somebody else, whether it be journalists, media, and or otherwise, and finding out for myself. Come on, guys. Y'all talk about being woke, but you're not woke enough. Pick up a book. Know what you're getting into before you get into it. Because later on down the road, you may think you know everything now, and you may not seem to think that everything is black and white, but yet in the discourse of everything, even though that you might have a question that might question the black and white course of everything, it is still a black and white course because it will still potentially end you down that path where you have to pick one or the other.
Because eventually that will bite you in the ass. One way or the other.
Well, not everything is black and white. Yes, but the outcome of everything is black and white. Because even though you're trying to debate it with another question, it is still a question that is either black or white. Even though you're trying to debate it with another question. And I'd be more than willing to see somebody try to set me an example and say it otherwise. And none of this bull crap about bouncy castles or ignorant fucking questions. Is still going to be the end result of the mainstay of the question. You may not say it's black and white, but it is. And I will humbly agree to disagree. But like I said, I could have a debate about it too. Doesn't matter one way or another. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to pretty much end the stream. Be doing some Fallout maybe later. I'm not for sure. Waiting for everybody else to come on, but we'll see what happens. Let's see how long. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes for my stream. So yeah, it's a little bit of me. Most of you already know. Some of you are new, don't know, whatever. Take it, leave it, love it, hate it. Don't care. I'm just here to entertain people. That's all I'm about. I don't care. Wait, another. Otherwise, other than that, I'm out here. I'm gonna take this band-aid off my freaking thumb because, yeah, I can't drive with it on. Ladies, guys, and have a good one.